I guarantee you probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So as we know, this is Lover's Day. Okay, this is obviously Valentine's Day. And, you know, though I personally do not subscribe to any of these, you know, systematical, you have to show love or appreciation to the person that you're with on this day. I know that a lot of people do. And, you know, I was in the grocery store literally this morning, still seeing people scatter around, men scratching their head, looking stressed, you know, trying to make sure that they're doing right by the women that they're in a relationship with, because they obviously don't want to get cussed out. They don't want to be compared to other men, and, you know, that they're not good enough or whatever the case is, all of that foolishness. And, you know, interestingly enough, as I was scrolling through Instagram, I ended up seeing 2 posts pop up, and I was like, you know what? The same women who I can guarantee will be on social media gallivanting and talking about how they had the best Valentine's Day because they didn't have no man, and, you know, nobody's son was stressing them out, and they didn't have to beg anybody to show love to them. You know, those same women showed their heads within these conversations. And so you guys might be wondering what I'm talking about. I'm going to explain it to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to pause and play and give you guys my thoughts and my opinions on this entire situation.
What do you like?
I like a natural woman. I love a natural woman. I love someone that's soft. I love a woman that basks in her femininity. I love a woman that loves to cook. And I love a woman who likes to love on me, like what likes me. And I'm used to women like my grandmother, my mom. They didn't wear weed and things like that.
Okay, looks.
They didn't have weed back in your granny
We're
days,
talking
for real.
about look.
I'm saying.
Let's stay on looks here.
Yeah, that's what.
So here we have a man who is, you know, talking about the kind of woman that he's interested in and the kind of women that he likes to date, deal with in relationships, all of that, right? And so this man is pouring his heart out there, and he's saying, I like a natural woman, right? I don't like weaves. I don't like the extensions. I like a woman that I can identify her in her natural state, admire her beauty in that way, and, you know, be in a relationship with a woman like that. And already he's facing all of this backlash from various different women who look like they're sitting next to other people, but are, you know, showcasing their disdain for this man's actual preference that he is voicing.
Look,
I love a
you
natural
went into
woman.
cooking. Okay, we all can cook. I mean, we better know how to cook. We got to eat. What's your look type?
I can't.
Not to stop it so quick, but I beg to differ. Okay, because a lot of y'all be on the internet fronting like y'all know how to cook and don't. Okay, it's a microwave at best. don't play that. Okay, jar Alfredo sauce and some pasta at best. Don't do that. Don't act like all women know how to cook just because they are born female. That is a lie. Okay, and just because you put stuff on the food on the stove and it comes out done also does not mean you can cook. Okay, it means that you can see a task into completion, but that's a conversation for a different day. But let's continue.
It's not a certain look.
It has to be because you're popping on weave.
I say that I don't like weave.
But we love to wear weave, honey.
Yes, and y'all wear weave for each other. Y'all don't wear weave for us. I guarantee you probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weave, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
Now, why did he say that? Okay, why did this man say y'all be wearing weave to be in competition with each other? That was fighting words. Okay, these women were ready to take their, you know, same said weave wigs and take it off and put it to the side and scrap with this man. Okay, and again, the reason why I thought of this in lieu of Valentine's Day is because here we have a man blatantly, clearly explaining what he wants, what he's looking for, what his type is, and then you have a room full of women telling this man that that is not okay for that to be his type because that is contrary to what they want to do as women. And again, these same women are going to be on social media talking about, oh yeah, you know, I didn't have nobody's son stressing me out for Valentine's Day. I treated myself to do whatever it is that I want to do. I was happy. I was living my life. And the same reason why these women have that attitude is because they are unable to get into healthy relationships and see them, you know, to completion, you know, like just like the cooking thing, because of the fact that they are unable to listen effectively when a man is telling you verbatim what it is that he wants or he does not want, because they want to be in their comfort zone.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry. Hey, if the brothers up here don't step up and say nothing, y'all better not.
We wear it for ourselves.
That's fake.
It's nothing.
This man said, y'all, these men need to back me. Okay? Y'all need to stop playing this game. Don't have me out here on this island by myself like y'all don't agree when y'all know y'all do. And thankfully, this man in the red hat did come through in the clutch. Okay, he's also sitting next to someone who is obviously a natural woman. She has very little makeup on. She has no hair. She has literally a short haircut. Like, so he was able to freely speak his opinion, while these other men who are, you know, sitting next to women who do have extensions in their hair are, you know, kind of holding back the words and not wanting to agree with him. And I want to start by saying this. I personally have nothing against extensions. I have nothing against weave, extensions, wig, none of that. The thing is that men want to see you in your natural state, right? They want to be able to see you in totality for who you are. And, you know, it's the same thing with men. When you see a man, you see him in totality for what he is. You know, now they have these, you know, beards extensions or, you know, hair extensions for men. And so now it's becoming a different space. And you will have women who will be in the comment sections of those posts and like, oh, nah, I'll never be with a man who have like a fake beard. Oh, nah, I'll never be with a man who have a fake, fake hair or whatever the case is. So so you do understand where these men are coming from, but you're choosing to act like you don't understand where these men are coming from. Why? Because you want to be able to do what it is that you want to do.
Wrong with weed.
We just like to have fun.
It's not like, I mean, some dudes just don't care. Like, if you get your hair done, it's not really for us. It's not a make or break thing for a lot of
You saying this, we like to have fun. Y'all doing it for y'all. It's not for us.
For ourselves, not to be in competition.
Yeah. That's the one natural hair girl that's sitting on the couch, right?
Not for us.
For ourselves, not to be in competition.
For ourselves, not to be in competition. And just to make sure that she is on code for the sisterhood, she had to speak up for her sisters that are wearing weave on the panel. Foolishness. Okay? Foolishness. Because he obviously was not talking to you.
It's for y'all.
Do you put on a chain to be in competition with another man?
No. Anybody? No.
Okay,
no.
yeah. So that's not how it is for how we choose to wear our hair and nails. It's not competition.
We're talking about hair.
I don't like when women listen to respond and they know exactly what this man is saying. And what he is saying is factual. Right? A lot of the things that women do are to compete out there with other women. What he said is not wrong. It's not a lie. It's not a facade. It's not something that's made up. It is actual and factual. You know, men can stand on their soapbox and say, I don't want a woman who wears weave. They're going to go ahead and get weave. I don't like a woman who wears lash extensions. They're going to go get lash extensions. I don't like women who wear, you know, nails a certain length. They're going to go do that. I don't like women who, you know, modify their bodies. They're going to do that. They're not doing it for the male gaze. It's clear and evident that that's not what they're doing it for. They are doing it for the, you know, praise and the admiration of other women and to be the baddie, the number one hot looking girl out of their clique. And again, that leads to the same thing that he's saying, being in competition with other women. But again, this man is blatantly saying what his preference is, what he does not like. And they are cowing him down to say that you are not able to say that. You don't have the right to have that opinion.
Are we talking about?
Yeah, but that's for us. That's not in competition.
And she's asked me, what do I like?
Yeah.
I have a right to have.
You do.
Very
true.
You do.
But you could have kept the part when you said
we do it for competition.
You ladies.
He didn't cross no line. He didn't have to keep nothing. That's his preference. That's what it is. That's what he said. And he stood 10 toes down on it. And I salute him for doing that. Because if they would have asked this woman her opinion, there would be no line or boundary. She will be able to say whatever it is that she doesn't like about a man, likes about a man, doesn't want from a man, wants from a man, and the man would just have to sit there and take it. You know, a lot of these women are offended because they do not fit into the category of woman that he wants to be in a relationship with. Let's tell the truth. A lot of these women are offended because based off of just the one quality that he said, most of them are disqualified. And they have a problem with that. They all felt really small, you know, humbled, humiliated, and they had an issue with what this man said. Let's tell the truth. That's why they all decided to jump upon him. If you notice, the woman who was sitting right next to the man with the red hat, hugged up, has no problem, no issue with the conversation. She's not adding any input. She don't have nothing to say. She's over there sitting like, because he not talking to me. I don't got nothing to do with this. He not talking to me. Again, hence why this woman probably got Valentine. Okay? Hence why she's not stressed out on Lover's Day trying to convince herself that she's happy in her solitude, because she's, you know, in line with reality, and is like, I'm not going to take part in this. You know, I'm not going to join the sisterhood just so we could all be cool. I'm not doing that. He said what he said. That's his opinion. Okay, cool. Move on. Next.
Do it for yourself. When y'all get your hair done, who's the first one to compliment you on your hair?
Look at this again. Red Hat said, if y'all get your hair done, who's the first one to compliment you on your hair? Is it a man or a woman? It's always going to be the other woman, because y'all are doing it for, again, female validation.
Another woman, right? Most likely.
Do you think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us?
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup, let me see what you look like without the hair, I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
This was the second post I saw. Okay. Now, the woman asked a very specific question.
Do you think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us?
She said, do you think that a man, before being in a relationship with us, should see us in our natural state? I know we all heard that question. Okay. This woman said, when a man asks to see her in her natural state, it makes her feel like he can't afford her. That did not answer the question. Okay. The question came and went. That was not the response to the question. She immediately went into defense mode and is now trying to call a man broke, an imaginary man who didn't even, you know, pop up into the scenario. And again, this is not in lieu of answering the question. The question was, do you personally believe that before you enter a long-term relationship with a man should see you without the lashes, without the makeup, without the weave? Do you feel that that is something that is necessary in a relationship? She immediately went defense mode and called this man broke. Just listen to this.
Don't come over here thinking that I'm going to go to Sephora, get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that, because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining.
Do you think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us?
I had to play the question again. Okay. And the reason why is because I wanted us to see that that does not make any sense. This woman did not say, should a man walk up to you and ask you to strip yourself of anything? This woman did not say, should a man, not require you to wear any makeup at any time and never upkeep yourself. That was never the question. The question was, should a man see you in your natural state before committing into a long-term relationship with you? She done said this man is broke. He don't want you to upkeep yourself. He wants you to be dusty, crusty. He don't want you to pour into yourself. He doesn't want you to love yourself. He wants to break down your self-esteem. She called him this man narcissist. Like, she went all the way left. And again, the truth of the matter is that if a man wants to see you in your natural state, he wants to make sure he is actually thoroughly attracted to what he's seeing. Okay? There's a lot of women who wear extensions and their man has no problem with it because it looks natural. Right? It looks similar to what her hair would look like, or it's undetectable. A lot of men that say that they want a natural woman means that they want it to be undetectable. They'll say, oh, well, you know, I have individual eyelash extensions, and so he said he wanted a natural woman, but that's not natural. Okay, but it's undetectable. That's what a man likes. He want to make sure that the same attraction he has to you when you have the full mask painted on is the same attraction he has to you when you wash it all off. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That has nothing to do with you not maintaining yourself, you having a problem like this, you looking like this. That's not what it is. It is being real with one another. Again, these same women talk about they don't want a man who have a fake beard, who have fake, I don't even know what they call it, but it's like the haircut that they glue on or whatever. These same women, are standing there talking about, we do not want a man like that. We don't want that. If a man is seeing you in your natural state before a long-term relationship, I don't think there's anything wrong with that situation. The only women who have problems with that are the women who feel, in my personal opinion, naked without the pounds and loads of makeup. The women who feel ashamed of what they truly look like. That's the only women that feel offended, with a question of a man seeing you in your natural state. You have a lot of women that are like, all right, cool, yeah, we could go swimming on the first date. I could go there. It has nothing, in my personal opinion, it has nothing to do with upkeep. One has nothing to do with the other. It has nothing to do with what he can and cannot afford. It has everything to do with wanting to, again, be truly attracted to you in all forms. When you first wake up, when you're going out on the town and you have the makeup on, when you in the pool, in all facets. He want to make sure that's who you are for real. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And again, you have these same women talk about, oh yeah, they're going to be the ones on social media talking about, oh yeah, that's why for this Valentine's Day, I didn't have to worry about, y'all man not posting y'all because he broke. Y'all man not, they always have the deflection because of their inability to keep or maintain actual relationships, all connected to their listening skills. Okay? All connected to how easily they are able to digest the information that men give them. There's always these complaints that men don't speak, men don't communicate, and then when they do, you forcibly ignore exactly what's being said. So much so that, again, this second woman asked a question from her own behalf, and these men caught astray of being broke and for no reason. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your opinions on this entire situation. I also want to say that, ladies, if you're in a relationship, do not stress your man out today. Okay? If you are in a happy and healthy relationship, every day should feel like Valentine's Day. Every day should feel like Lover's Day. Okay? You do not need to hold your man to any, stressful extent based off of what your homegirls, co-workers had going on and what everybody else is doing. That's not your business. Okay, if we want to be clear, you have some of your homegirls sending themselves flowers to make it look like their man is the best, and they don't even got no man. But you do, and you're happy, and you love him. Do not let this day dictate anything in your relationship. Again, I'd like to know your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.